Okay, Jason.
Hey.
Jason, are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rock?
Potentially, possibly, maybe.
Really? You sound kind of sad today. Are you okay?
I'm all out of milk.
You're all out of milk? How'd you run out of milk?
I don't know, man. I don't know how it happened. I usually keep better track of these things.
Well, do you think maybe you should stop drinking milk and maybe buy more milk? Maybe cut down on the milk drinking. You okay? Megan's got a cough.
It's all that.
Maybe cut down on the milk drinking and
maybe Megan should drink some more milk. It's good for. Actually, it's bad for your cough. Maybe.
Really?
Megan has been drinking all of my milk.
No, I wasn't drinking any milk. I need water.
You need orange juice.
Orange juice? I don't like orange juice.
She doesn't like orange juice.
That's ridiculous. Everyone likes orange juice.
I have glossitis. It doesn't work well with me.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it makes glossitis. It makes her like really sick or something.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, well, what does it do?
It's like an inflammation of the tongue. It makes my tongue all like.
Okay, well, it still makes you sick.
Yeah, sure.
Sick in the tongue.
This is episode 19, people.
Wow, episode 19. What are we gonna do for episode 20? We have no idea, do we?
Maybe 30 minutes of silence.
I can't.
Go on, we'll say, hey, welcome to
I think we actually have 30 minutes worth of silence every episode. Well, just don't realize it because you have music on your side.
I can't stay silent for 30 minutes.
Oh.
Die.
We could have a 30-minute moment of silence for our fallen ostriches.
We could probably do that. I was attacked by an emu once.
Really?
Yeah, when I was like 13, I was wearing a red shirt, and apparently they're attracted to red. And it was like pecking at me.
It's crazy.
I really want an emu.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna put red all over me. I'm gonna fight an emu.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna put red all over me, and I'm going to fight an emu. I'm gonna wrestle an emu. I'm gonna wrestle an emu.
So, man, how are you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm just hanging out, hanging around, hanging down, hanging up, laying around. Are you typing?
Yes.
Jason! Make typing stop.
I'm sorry, this milk thing has distracted me.
I don't know, you just seem really, really sad about this milk thing. If you want, I can buy you milk. I mean, you don't get paid to do the show. I think getting milk would at least help, right? I mean, I can pay you with milk every week. I give you a carton of milk to do this show. And I can give you 2 cartons to do villain.
I really miss my milk, man.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll mail you some milk right now.
I think you should get some,
Megan's over here dying, you don't see her crying.
Antibiotics from Megan.
Antibiotics?
Antibiotics.
Yeah, Megan's over here dying, you don't see her crying. Are you crying, Megan?
What if I am crying?
No, you're not crying.
Oh, okay.
We're all crying inside. We're all a deep cavern of tears.
I actually have a sore throat, and you'll see
Black
me
cavern of tears.
Yeah.
Tears.
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 You know what I was looking for?
What?
I was looking for the script to Blue Crush.
Oh yeah, that's right. You couldn't find it, could you?
I couldn't. I wanted us to do that movie, but I couldn't find the script for Blue Crush. That would have been perfect for us.
We should do Spice World.
I hadn't even thought about that one. That's perfect.
Spice World, man. Spice up your life. Every boy and every girl, spice up your life.
I'm writing that down.
Okay. That's great.
Or what you mean, typer, Mr. Typey Typist?
I have a story to tell you. It's about the best paper plane in the world.
Oh god, don't do it. Okay.
You ready? Hello? Whoa. I think we've lost Robert. Hold on, let me try to reconnect. Hold on, here we go. Connect. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Robert, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. What's going on?
Well, nothing much. What are you doing?
Not doing a whole lot.
Yeah?
Yep.
Neither am I. Just sitting here by the computers.
How's Megan? How's her cough?
It's going okay, I guess. I haven't heard her cough in a while, but I think she'll be all right.
Yeah, she was sounding pretty sick before.
Yeah, I think she might have coughed up a lung.
I know. So anyway, I was telling the story about the greatest paper plane ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is amazing. Are you familiar with paper plane techniques?
Yes, I was never that good at making them, but yeah, I know about the paper planes.
I made the greatest paper plane in the history of the world, and it got sucked out of our dimension.
Yeah.
I'm being totally serious here.
Did you when you made it, after you made it, did you throw it hard and it just exploded?
Let me tell you, here's how it started. I went to Toys R Us a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like years ago. I mean, I was like 10. Okay.
That was a long time ago.
I know, and I got this special type of drawing paper, this like tiny little book of paper. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then years later, when I was like 17, I found this paper in like a drawer of all my old stuff, and I thought, maybe I could use this to make some paper planes,
Yeah, but it was great.
I know. I didn't have many sheets left, of course. I took one of the sheets and I folded it into a paper plane, and I threw it, and it was incredibly good. It was absolutely the best paper plane that I'd ever thrown in my entire life. I mean, have you ever?
Did you make did it make a hole in the wall or something?
No, not that good, but it was almost that good. You could throw it and it would go like all the way across any room that you were in continuously. I mean, it was perfect. You didn't even have to throw it well, and it would fly perfectly.
It's like a ninja star.
I know, it was exactly like a ninja star. But anyway, I thought, I have this amazing paper. Why don't I try to improve upon this design and make an even better plane?
Yeah.
So I took the last sheet of paper from this booklet, and I made this awesome plane, this like perfect paper plane.
Upgrade.
I know. This absolutely perfect paper airplane. And it was, you wouldn't believe how fast this paper airplane was. You threw it, and like as soon as you let go of it, it was on the other side of the room. I mean, that's how fast this thing was. It defied physics.
Well, then you probably wouldn't even be able to enjoy it after you'd throw it that fast, and it just disappeared out of it, and it just landed somewhere.
I know, but it was so good. Just the most amazing paper plane. So anyway, this one day, I'm in my room and I decide, what, I'm gonna try to perfect the art of throwing this paper plane. And so I picked it up and I threw it perfectly. A perfect throw. It went so fast, it hit the wall, and the instant it hit the wall, it disappeared.
Yeah.
It totally disappeared. I mean, and I thought...
It went through the wall.
Well, you see, I was trying to figure out what happened. I thought maybe it bounced somewhere, and I just didn't see it because it was going too fast. I searched my entire room, every corner of my room, and I never found it.
Yeah.
To this day, it was gone. I never ended up finding that plane. It went so fast that it left our dimension.
So you never got the chance to do it again, huh?
Nope, and that was the end of the paper too. And I've never been able to find that paper again either.
No more paper like that anymore. Huh? You have to salvage them.
I know, it was. it sucked.
Yeah, I'll bet it did.
After all that, I mean, God.
You know how those paper planes are. You know, I never was that good at making them anyway. I'd usually just ball them up and just throw them, and they'd die out. They'd go limp after about 5 or 6 feet.
This was the best, and I lost it, man.
Yeah,
I had the glory and power of the interdimensional plane in my hands, and I wasted it, man.
Are you gonna make a movie about that?
I may one day.
Yeah. You got the other things to worry about that before that, though, huh?
Yeah. So Robert, how's your movie Villain coming along?
Oh, it's coming along as well as it can come along. You know, it's in kind of the early stages of development. You know how it is. Yeah. You know how it is, don't you, Steele?
I do.
You know about the early developments and the pre-production? We're going through some SAG officers right now, SAG actors.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And we're trying to get involved with them, but they're giving us a lot of hard times. We might have to go and, persuade them in other ways, like break their knees or something like that. Mm-hmm. You know how it is. Oh man.
All right, well, okay. So Matt Brooks is going to be joining us now, Robert.
Yeah, Matt Brooks.
Okay, I'm dialing Matt.
Oh, he has a cool little name there. I wonder if he's going to see mine there.
Hey, Matt. Hey, what's going on, Matt?
Nothing.
Thank you for joining us on KnoxKast. So,
sounds terrible.
What's that?
It sounds terrible.
I know, it's Robert's microphone is, he's not at home, so he's using his laptop mic.
Good God.
Hello.
Yeah, so,
did you hear that?
Robert was just telling us about... Robert was just telling us about Villain. Weren't you, Robert?
Yes, it's coming along swimmingly.
That's not Robert.
Yeah, it is, man. It's Robert.
That's some horrible Elvis impersonator.
Robert Benfer, man.
That moved to LA because he thought he was cool.
How dare you speak to me in such a terrible tone?
He never lets anybody ever come over to his apartment because he's weird.
Looks, bringing up the good times. Bringing up the good times.
I don't know what you're talking about, Matt.
But I did convince
obviously Robert Benfer.
I convinced this Robert person to throw up in a toilet one time. I do remember that.
Oh yeah, those were great times. That was the best. All I remember was getting a concoction of Tabasco sauce and whatever else was in it. I can't remember what else was in it.
You don't want to know. And
puking my brains out.
You took some coaxing though.
All I remember was from Sogs that he's told me about how I was a machine whenever I was drinking. That was one of the lines I heard, and I remember that vividly.
I should remind our viewers that drinking is bad and evil.
Yes, very, very bad.
Alcohol is the work of Satan, and yeah.
You can dig yourself a hole there, Steele.
So what's up? What's up, Robert? What's new?
Oh, nothing much. I'm getting tired of this acting like somebody I'm not.
Robert, why would you say such a thing?
I don't know. I might have.
Are you dealing with emotional problems? Is that?
I got dual personality syndrome here.
I think it's called dual personality disorder. But yeah, syndrome will work for your case.
That should work. People know what I'm talking about.
So, Robert, how's Studio City?
No, it's going all right. Right now I'm just chilling right now. I just got done on the reality TV show Wife Swap. And, yeah, I was doing that for about a month.
Is that what they're calling it now, huh? Reality TV.
Yeah, I did that for about a month, and then I was logging with Frank. With Frank's. Matt knows Frank's. The Dirty Irishman.
This Frank too.
Yeah, Steele, you know Frank, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he got me that job.
Frank
Nicholas.
Nah.
Does it still look like what's his name?
An Irishman?
No. The guy that directed Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Peter Jackson, yeah.
Yeah.
He shaved his beard, and they keep telling him to grow it back, but he keeps telling me
That's who Frank is. I totally blanked out who Frank was.
He looks a little bit like Grizzly Adams.
Yeah, until you said Peter Jackson,
With the you-know-what kicked out of him.
Yeah, Frank really does look like Peter Jackson.
Yes. He
Yeah,
does.
like all facets of Peter Jackson.
Yes.
Just like that, the other kid that was in our class was De Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we back at film school, we had a kid in our class who looked like Jesus, and
Barham.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Barham Basement.
Is he up there with you guys too?
No, I haven't seen him since our graduation day.
We'll see him on the 6 o'clock news one day.
Do you guys keep him in the closet in a the latex rubber suit with a ball gag in his mouth and call him Gimp?
Yep. He actually sleeps in a cage, and we throw a cover over it every now and then, so make sure he knows who's boss.
He lives off of carrots and toilet paper.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. I went to his apartment one time, and I was hoping that I wasn't going to be part of a sting operation right now. Barham Basement.
What a great person to.
And it was the worst that he cut his hair off at the right before graduation.
That's right, I remember that.
I was about to cry. So Steele, you gonna introduce me or not?
Yes, this is Robert Benfer.
Damn it! I guess
Robert Benfer from Texas. He
World-renowned e-celebrity.
yes.
I'm from Texas, huh? I don't know if I have that much of a southern drawl or not. What do you think?
I think we're going to draw in some extra ratings from Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and Texas just because you're on the show tonight.
Naming off all the southeastern states.
Did you hear that KnoxKast? Man, that Robert Benfer.
That's Knox, man. You want you to pretend like you're Knox and be southern.
I never heard me such a southern gentleman.
I remember listening to your previous shows with you had Gian on Steele.
Oh yeah, he actually he wants to be on again if he was on.
I'll bet.
Now.
I don't think you or Knox got a word in when he was talking.
If he if he was on right now, I just add him in, just more and more people.
Yeah, get the whole class of 04. Oh good. Yeah, but I remember listening to him and
Vanessa wants to be on the show.
Yeah? Yeah, she's out here.
Yeah.
She had recently she had a mustache party for Segura's birthday.
Ah.
I was not invited. I guess they thought I couldn't grow a mustache, or they must have thought I was not as cool as they were.
Now she works for a casting agency out there, right?
Yeah, making some pretty good money, too. She came out here in January, I think, and just started off. Mm-hmm. And here we are. I'm here struggling. Been out here about a year.
Here's your coffee, Mr. Director. Please don't hit me.
I'm tired of being hooked up to the car battery.
Did you spit in it? No, spit in it.
Who's the booger favorite coffee?
Spit in my coffee.
So how is Studio City, man? How is life out in California?
Oh man, it's crazy. It's California people, man. Hope there aren't any California people listening in.
I'm sure there's a few.
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's fast-paced, and it's a lot of people are a lot more different out here. But like it is in Florida. It's like a migration state.
So have you learned how to give proper directions like people from your state are supposed to?
You go to the Waffle House, and make a left. No, right. No, left. And then go down until you see the Walmart, and make a right there, and then you'll find whatever you're looking for. Oh, man.
All right, fake Robert Benford. I'm going to give you a word, and I want you to tell me what you think. How many times... Actually, what I want you to do is I want you to tell me how many times a day you use this word. Are you ready?
Okay.
The word is trendy.
0.
All right. You're
Next
the
word.
minority.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe like 15 or 20 times.
me and Matt spent about 5 days or 4 or 5 days in Los Angeles and heard that word continuously.
Yeah, that's, you mean trendy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, yeah, they have a whole other vocabulary out here. I'm still trying to adapt to it.
Yeah, we had this guy that was showing us around who looked like he fell off the White Snake tour bus. His aviator
Yes.
sunglasses and spiral perm. And
Do you have the denim jacket on?
no. Close, though. And but everywhere we went, he'd be like, "Oh man, you guys should really go there. That place is like really nice, really trendy. You should check it out."
What do you say, the Hollywood sign?
He'd be like, "Oh, there's the Hollywood sign, dude. But check out that bar right there. That's totally where River Phoenix died. It's
Oh yeah,
totally go there."
what was that bar called that River Phoenix died? Johnny Depp owns it, I think.
And
Viper
it's
Room.
Viper Room, yeah.
What was the small little comedy club / restaurant / dungeon that we ended up?
Dungeon?
I forget that place.
Hello.
It had a little dungeon.
Was it called the Comedy Club?
No,
No.
Comedy Corner.
it was called like the Clam or the, I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds pretty. That sounds funny.
Our disgruntled driver for the night took us there.
Yeah, we ended up getting personally insulted by a comedian.
Yeah, it was awesome.
They personally insulted you, huh?
Apparently they can tell when you're not from around there.
What'd they say?
She's like, "No, I tour all over the states, next week I'll be in Georgia, but, I go all over, I do a couple shows a week, I'm pretty good."
Yes. So did they make fun of you, Steele? Did you fight back? Did you jaw back?
I didn't fight back. I
You just sat there.
just sat there and
just-
took it.
We were just in awe of the size of her ego. It was like a sight to see while you were in Los Angeles, just like the Hollywood sign and the La Brea tar pits. It was amazing.
I think she made fun of our clothes.
Wait, Steele, you weren't wearing a Hawaiian?
I wear a Hawaiian shirt every day.
Oh God. Steele.
She was making fun of us because we weren't dressed up enough.
What were you wearing, Books?
Weren't dressed enough to go and eat nachos at a.
Yeah. In a smoke-filled.
Was the acting funny?
We didn't catch it because it was just like a. It
We're
wasn't
back-
actually like a. It was like a restaurant where they would have like a band, set up,
Yeah.
and so we're in the bar area. So instead of that night they had stand-up, and the stand-up people with their green room was the pit where we were eating. So they would sit there and they had their little notepads and they would rearrange their jokes and whatnot, and then they'd go up to the bar where it was standing room only, and they would position themselves so their back was at the window and then they were facing the crowd, so you couldn't even hear it. That was how bad it was. You couldn't even hear their jokes.
What was up with the? I didn't understand why in the back they had this whole vampire kind of underground pit thing.
Because it's trendy, man. They got different rooms, dude.
Yeah, they got a underground vampire pit.
So y'all didn't get
Vampire
it.
pit. You've got the red room. You've got the weird little I want to be alone bar type room where it's just like a bench and a bar.
Yeah.
That sounds like y'all are somewhere on Sunset.
It was actually. It was right down the street from our the Mondrian. So it was. What was the Mondrian on?
I have no idea. I think it was close to Sunset actually.
Yeah, Sunset and Hollywood. Those are right there next to each other. So.
What was the real comedy place that was right across from us? Was it the Comedy Store or the Laugh Factory?
I think it was the Comedy Store.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove by. There's a comedy place I drove by the other day. I said they had John Lovitz that's gonna headline.
Yeah, that was the one. He apparently he's always at that.
Oh, really?
At one place because they were saying John Lovitz was going to be there when we were there.
I thought he just came in every now and then. I didn't know he just came in every week.
Comes in
Every week
with
dropped a few jokes and
on Subway.
Yeah.
It's a
man.
park.
Man, I need to find.
He goes over lines from City Slickers too.
I need to find the recording we took of that our driver.
You took a recording of it?
Yeah, I had the camera running the whole time.
Steele's got his whole he's got his Batman grappling. He's got his belt of goodies.
Which driver though? The trending one or the crazy one that took us through the
crazy one that drove us like 80 miles an hour around the dirt road, running us off the road, bringing us to that security guard who told us the aliens were coming.
You better hold on.
He took us out into the hills of California, man, like out into the rich neighborhoods. And it's like, how much was that Escalade? Like $75,000-$85,000?
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah,
and he's like, dude, this thing's got all-wheel drive, right? Check this out. And there was like literally like a road, and then the hill part. But between the road and the hill was like a gully wash, okay, where the rain had just completely washed away the road, where the road meets the dirt. So it was just a rain-made ditch that was about 3 feet deep, and he's just like, yeah, and just like took us through about 6 of them.
Yeah.
When was this? When did y'all come out here?
Last February, I think.
Oh, a long time ago then.
Yeah.
So y'all decided that it was too weird for you?
Was it last February?
Yeah.
I think so.
How long did y'all stay?
Only like 4 or 5 days.
That's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Long enough to go, gee, this place is fun to visit, but I don't want to live here, ever. Especially every morning with a 90-foot tall, what the heck's that girl's name? The one from Sex and the City.
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah, she was like a 90-foot tall billboard on the side of a building, like staring at me every morning when I woke up.
What, y'all stay in one of those nice hotels?
We stayed at the Mondrian. It's I don't think it's nice, but it's certainly expensive.
Yeah.
So
everything
was very white.
Yeah, everything was completely and totally white.
So it was like the apartment in American Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Only whiter.
Yeah. It had little inscriptions on everything there.
So white. Whenever you came out, you were pale, huh?
You would look and you would see written on the wall. It says in little tiny gray print, "Wall."
Yeah. And there was like a menu, and it had the prices for literally every single thing in the room.
Notepad, $15.
White
Banana,
orchid,
$20.
$125.
So they had the pricing for the flowers too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If anything was missing, they could charge you.
We didn't touch anything in the room. When we were leaving, they handed us a room service bill for $147.
Oof.
And
what joke?
I ended up arguing all of it. We didn't touch
all
anything.
adult movies? That was all adult movies, huh?
It was nothing though. We didn't actually touch anything. So they had mistakenly billed us $147.
Yeah, right. Mistakenly. Tell them how you had to convince them that it was a mistake, Jason.
Oh, yes. Use your. Did you use your negotiation perfection that you use on everything?
I don't remember. What did I? It was something.
Well, when we first got in the room, Jason had his video camera.
Oh yeah. I had recorded the whole thing, the whole room, so I knew what was there and not there when we entered.
I've got proof.
Yeah. That was the only way, because you had to go to the tape before they would go. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know I argued with them for a while over that stupid $147 freaking bill.
What did they say you did?
It wasn't even a lot of stuff. It was only like a couple of food items, like 2 bottles of Fiji water, an apple, some crackers or something. I have no idea.
Make sure I never get that hotel.
It was like,
geez, what kind of celebrities are these guys? John Mayer falls for that every time.
We got a 147. Oh no, that's a dead hooker in Ben Affleck's trailer.
John Mayer was there.
Yeah.
He looked like half hungover and half dead at the same time, and he had like 4 chicks like hanging off of him trying to get an autograph while he was checking in.
Did y'all meet anybody while you were out there?
We saw people. We didn't like bother any of them.
Well, we bothered.
Oh wait, yeah, we did bother one, but they're not famous. They don't
bothered
count.
the people who make the TV show Tom Goes to the Mayor.
What?
Yeah, see, he doesn't count.
Exactly.
Which TV show is this?
He's
Adult
just-
Swim.
That guy is
Adult
slightly more
Swim.
famous than me and you are, Jason. That's
Yeah.
how much he counts. And you know what? He's worse than us because he gets stabbed in the back, literally.
That guy, yeah, it was surreal reading his blog. Oh yeah, I got stabbed today.
If making it to his level means living in a horrible neighborhood where my neighbor's kid gets high and chases me down the street, where he eventually stabs me in the back multiple times, I'll take this level of mediocrity.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Well, the problem with Los Angeles is that, you know, unless you're like a super multi-millionaire, you're gonna be living in a crap hole.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I'm living proof.
What was that sound? Was that an earthquake? Oh, no, that's just the earth sliding out from under us.
That's trendy. That's the earthquake that's...
It's trendy to buy a mudslide house. I got this thing for 500 thou.
a month.
Seriously.
That's one of the problems with LA is that they don't have a lot of open doors. A lot of people say that they do, but a lot of us, they have a lot of open doors, but they lead you nowhere.
Yeah, that.
It's like
your
it's like
governor
in
is the Terminator.
It's like in the South Park episode where they were standing in line for the line ride. So you go from the line to the pitch of the line, and then they get right back in the line.
You're talking about, man, you're living the dream out there in Los Angeles, man.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was
You're in the film industry, man.
Well, I changed. Did I tell you that? I changed to the television.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
television.
Yeah,
I did some time in TV.
Yeah. Sometime. It's a prison.
It was unpaid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I did that too. I was interning with
And I guarantee you, it was worse than anything that you've got. Come on, what kind of TV have you been doing?
Oh, I did sports interning at ABC, and that was three full months of.
That book says you beat.
I
Totally beat.
3 months of unwork, you know, and then after you work there for 3 months, then they just say, well, thanks, get out.
So Matt, tell him what you did.
I interned for 6 months unpaid for the Home Shopping Network in beautiful, horrible St. Petersburg, Florida.
No
There
comments.
you go.
What'd you do?
Silence.
Well, let's see. I worked with the grip department, cool bunch of guys, and the lighting department, also a cool bunch of guys. And you know, I actually learned stuff and did stuff. Grip department wasn't learning; it was just like folks picked that up and moved that over to this department for me. Sure. And then
Okay.
I spent some time with the I spent some time with the art department. I was all chicks and one, huge flaming gay guy named Jorge, and he would constantly hit on me, and that was an experience all itself. But those 3 departments were cool. After that, though, it was just like being on 8 hours a day detention, plus the 2 hours each way it took me to drive there. Because I would get there and I would work in the either on set or in the control room, and I'd be like, "Can I do anything?" "No, just sit there." "Shh, quiet. I'm trying to run a show." I'm like, "It's the Home Shopping Network. How hard is it to call the shots on the Home Shopping Network?" "All right, camera 2, give me a shot of the ring." "All right, camera 1, back to the host." "Okay, camera 3, sweeping shot of the host." "Fantastic. Let's get some model shots in there." "Shut up! I'm trying to run a show." So at the end of it, you're supposed to have a free week where you get to pick which department you want to go back to: cameras, technical director, graphics, any of them, right? And instead, the guy that was in charge of it goes, "Well, Matt, since you had such a great time with the grip and lighting department, I think we're going to put you back with the grips. What do you say?" So I said, whatever, fine. I just want to get my piece of paper and get this over with. And, yeah, so at the end of it all, they offered me a job there. And at the time, I had like a part-time job at Best Buy doing the Geek Squad, where I dressed up like an idiot. People paraded me all day long. And the Home Shopping Network, a multi-million-dollar company, wanted that I got a degree in, to do that kind of stuff. Wanted to pay me the exact same amount that Best Buy did at a part-time job, and they wanted me full-time at this other one. I was like, go screw yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, man.
You tell them. That's all I've done.
Matt, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, Vanessa wants me to tell you that she loves you.
Tell her I know.
I hope she ain't gonna listen. Well, I'm not gonna say anything.
I was messaging Vanessa to see if she had a mic.
And she doesn't, does she?
No.
She's not Uber enough to hang out with us, guys.
Oh, Uber. There's a word I've heard out here.
Oh, yeah, they say Uber a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Uber's cool, man.
Uber, man.
Uber is the new cool.
It's kind of like the, did you see the new South Park episode? Where they're sitting at the computers all day playing the game?
Oh, Vanessa says Elvis is gay.
Oh.
I wish I could. Oh, see, I can't curse on here, can I?
No.
Oh, God. Well, I'm just gonna hold my tongue and, she's gonna get what coming to her.
Listen to me. I'm the fake Robert Benfer. You do what I say.
So, Steele, does anybody know who this is talking right now, or do they still think I'm Robert?
It's Robert Benfer, man.
Damn it.
Robert Benfer. It's the Evil Robert Benfer from Texas.
It's from Texas. I did 33 pictures.
Yeah.
So anyway, the lesson here is the television industry is fantastic and pays significantly. So, all of you wanting to get into the film industry, it's a great opportunity. You make tons of money, and it'll be lots of fun.
Yeah. Go Home Shopping Network.
It's like the grip jobs that I started to work on. I work on them for 13, 14 hours a day. Get a whole $50 a day.
Yes.
I worked on one in early January when I got back from Christmas, and Sobes he got me onto it, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was supposed to be paid $50 a day, and this was like, I thought I was going to do it, and this is going to be like a good, jumping a platform into some other stuff. But then I worked on it for 5 days, working on like 15 hours a day. I got my check. I thought it was $50 a day. Guess how much it was?
How much?
$25 a day.
Oh.
So I checked out my time and my hours I worked. I worked maybe 100 hours for it, and it was like maybe $250 an hour. So it was that was a punch to the jugular.
For those that don't know, Sogard, aka Sodes, is a giant Viking guy, and from that also went to school with us. And his favorite thing to do is to slap you on the shoulder and yell "cuff."
He doesn't do that as much as he used to.
Ah.
Sodes is also a bearded Viking. He looks just like a stereotype of a Viking in the 1400s or whatever. And one thing that he does is one thing he did while we were in school together was that he did a documentary, and Books was the subject of this documentary. And he never finished it, but it was called Matt Brooks' Journey into Anger. Where he would the first shot is where he cuffed you, and he did it in slow motion. No, he never finished. It was like five. This is like a little 5-minute thing he did, and he never finished it. I was hoping that he'd have finished it because the opening just had so much promise. Because it was a slow motion. I think it had like the Jaws theme or something behind it, or some kind of scary theme. And then he cuffed Books, which is it's like a loud pop on the shoulder, and it got increasingly annoying after a while. And Books just always had the best looks when he looked back at Sobes, like he was gonna cut his throat.
I remember choking out that punk kid Larry when he was trying to take footage of me.
What was this?
Larry, it was we were filming Andrew Ladner's Op4 operator, and And
Yeah, turn your aim off there, little evil Robert Benfer.
Oh, sorry about that. I was instinct message the Chidsey.
Yeah, whatever. We hear it all.
Good thing you didn't hear what I said.
Yeah, it was. We were filming Andrew Ledner's Op4 operator, and I guess
Ladner.
Larry. Yeah, and I guess Larry decided to film Matt, and Matt didn't want to be filmed, and so Matt choked him and threw him against the wall.
Where was this at, though? Was this at the
Bell's outlet.
Yes, I remember that. The Bell's outlet.
And then later that night, I got to throw Gian almost through a wall. That was cool.
Yeah, he got to.
That was during that's the one y'all did, and y'all showed at the graduation thing, right?
Yeah.
That was a good one. I like those a lot more than our films.
Yeah.
That was funny. I was talking with Nick Sugart the other day about Ladner and Frank, one of our other colleagues from the class, was talking about how Ladner only ever wanted to do was Army. All Army. The only movies he liked to do were the Army movies and the Navy and the Marines. And even the what was the DC, the short thing we had to do, the promotional thing? What he do was a Army commercial.
Yeah.
And then
Realize fake Robert Benfer that no one in the world outside of us three have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't think anyone outside of us three have any idea what's going on in this entire episode. So.
Well, maybe if you introduce me instead of the a fake name.
Introduce you, fake Robert Benfer. No one knows who Andrew Ladner is, so telling a story about Andrew Ladner makes no sense at all.
Well, it's something that the fans might like to hear.
No one cares about you, fake Robert Benford.
Like I said, I forgot that this was a radio show. I just think I'm talking to y'all three. What's this?
How long have we been at this?
We've been at this for, what is this, 42 minutes.
Oh, the pain. I can feel the pain already.
The pain?
The pain and suffering that is this episode. I'm supposed to be associated with good episodes that are funny.
I know you're
filled with fun.
Your episodes are ranked among the best.
I'm calling my agent. This is crap. Put me on with fake Robert Benford. I have this loud hiss. No one's gonna listen to this because as soon as they hear this loud hiss,
he's fading out.
With fake Robert Benford going in the background, and then fake Robert Benford talking over everybody all the time.
I know.
It's horrible. This truly is one of the worst episodes that I've ever been.
I don't know. I think it's episode 14 that people really, really, really hated.
Which one was that?
That was when me and Robert, every sentence we said was the next letter of the alphabet.
Yeah, that was pretty awful. I didn't even bother listening to that one.
Yeah, that was
how bad it was.
I thought it was going to be interesting, but it didn't come out too good.
Do me a favor. Every time that fake Robert Benford talks, when you cut the show, put that banjo music on.
Oh. Stereotypes.
And then when he talks about stereotypical Viking, make sure it goes heavy into.
Man, I'm not gonna spend any more time encoding this episode. I've just got smooth jazz playing in the background, which is looping now. I think we've playing the same songs again.
Oh Lord!
I'm not even gonna bother putting.
I really need to branch out.
Music.
I need my own spin-off show.
The Matt Book Show.
Yeah, thanks, fake Robert Benford, for your cell phone noise in the background too.
Sorry, I had to cut that off. It was an important business call.
Right.
Huh?
Where's the poker game at tonight, fake Robert Benford?
We haven't played poker a lot either. That to another of our esteemed listeners out there is a thing we used to do religiously in Florida was play poker. And all I did was
time.
Yeah, and all I did was lose, and I kept going back for more every single time.
I lost every time I played except for the last time I played, which I ended up.
You split.
Yeah, I split, and I ended up winning back all the money I had lost. So I
learned after about my third game that there was no point in playing unless I was willing to stay up till 7 in the morning the next day.
Yeah, we did a lot of that.
Hey, Patrick, do you remember the time you drank a little bit too much, took off your shirt, and threatened to spray yourself with pepper spray?
Did I take my shirt off?
Yeah. I don't know if this was...
All I remember was that Gerard, or another classmate of ours, Gerard came out and he had a glass of water. And he was like, don't do it. Don't do it. And he was dead serious, and I never did it. But
you never did pepper spray yourself.
Oh, I had the pepper spray, but I never actually did it.
Never consumed enough inebriating liquids to make your.
Those first couple of months that I was in Sogart's dark path, that's all I did was a lot of drinking.
And for those of you who like drama and watch shows like all that crap on MTV and whatever the WB is turned into, there was this one time when fake Robert Benfer was, how do I say this, emotional about not getting attention from a certain girl in our class.
Oh, yeah.
He had been drinking too much, and he threw a rather large temper tantrum and stormed out of the poker game and just started walking down the street because we wouldn't give him his car keys because, you don't don't let friends drive drunk, kids. Always remember that.
Yes, Brooks is the crime dog. I remember that. It was, that was a crazy night, too. I remember running down the street and then getting all the way down, maybe like half a mile or whatever, and I just stopped and turned around. Started walking, and then started walking back, and Trout, another classmate of ours, he was standing out in the middle of the street, I guess calling people on his phone and trying to find out where I was. And he was like, I think he ran down the street. I can't find him.
We were just like, leave him, dude. He ain't worth it.
I remember, yeah, Brooks was quick on his feet when I grabbed my keys that one night.
You know what?
I ran down one side of the stairs and he ran down the other and headed me off.
You know what annoys me? I was the.
Besides fake Robert Benford?
I think I was one of maybe two people in the entire group who didn't drink. And as everyone got drunk and I stayed sober, my poker playing got progressively worse.
And mine got better.
I know. It seemed the more drunk everyone else got, the worse that my playing got.
Because you started overthinking it. You're like, you'd see like so-and-so to your left, staring at you and smiling. You're like, oh, he's got a really good hand. But in reality, he was just so drunk, you didn't even realize he was smiling.
I guess I just didn't. I wasn't able to interpret poker faces anymore.
Yeah, those are good times. Is the Sogard establishment.
Yeah, so good.
Nights of poker into the early morning hours. And getting up and going to class.
This is Sogard so much. People are gonna want to know who Sogard is.
Everyone wants to know who Sogard is.
Now we're gonna have to bring Sogard on.
Sogard is a legend.
He didn't. He didn't have.
Didn't he mix you a bunch of drinks with filled with hot sauce?
I don't have to ask Brooks about that. I don't know. He knew. I was in there seeing double.
Yeah, at the time, fake Robert Benford was making out hardcore with the toilet, but he wouldn't go into. He couldn't get to third base, so to speak.
Yeah,
the toilet.
The toilet seat was my lover.
And so I was talking to him like a. What do you call it? Not like a drill instructor, but like a
puke instructor.
Like what's that guy from that Oprah Winfrey show that has his own show now, Dr. Phil? I was talking to him like Dr. Phil. Inspirational speaker. That's the word I'm looking for. I was talking to him like an inspirational speaker, trying to get him to heave-ho his guts. And then I was going at it for like 5-10 minutes. Even everybody there was like, "Damn, Books, you're like an inspirational speaker, man."
And they were all drunk too.
Yeah. And then finally, Sogard's like, here you go, Snyder. It's so fantastic.
And then he cuffed me.
And then he drank it, and it was like a shot glass, normal size shot glass, but it was filled with like Tabasco sauce and like salsa and like just god awful things that you wouldn't put in your mouth all at once. And it took about 30 seconds after that, and man, I think the kid's GI tract was cleaned out after that.
Yeah, I think all I remember was that Sogard was he stood over me. I just kept asking for a shot. And all he did was he went back, and I guess everybody was with me at the toilet. It was a gathering, and so he came in and says, "Here, drink this. Take this shot." And it looked kind of, had the red color, and I was like, whatever. I could barely even see it anyway. And I took it, and I just remember just barely even getting it down. I just dropped to my knees and was just going at it with the toilet bowl.
Yeah, keep in mind, everybody, that fake Robert Benfer has a sad history of getting so drunk that he could possibly make out with farm animals because he wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
I was seeing double. I couldn't have, I don't know. Those are good times.
Betsy, is that you? Whatever.
Well, this is definitely a change of pace for KnoxKast.
Where's your old extra, your teammate, Steele?
Who are you talking about, Robert Benfer?
Oh, sorry, it's me. I get my name said once, and then back to the fake Robert.
Who said your name? Fake Robert Benfer.
It's like the damn.
Your only name is fake Robert Benfer. Get used to it.
Oh my. So, Steele, Brooks, what else you want to talk about?
I don't know, man.
Well, we have to do, every time I'm on, we got to talk about movies. So,
wait. Before fake Robert Benfer, what do you think about deep sea fishing?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
It's the best.
Yeah, that was kind of expected coming from fake Robert Benfer. It's like, asking him what he thinks about bass fishing.
Yeah, it's kind of like saying, do you like, how do you like Waffle House?
What do you think about Waffle House, Bush Beer, and bass fishing?
And college football, what do you think about that?
Waffle House.
So now that that's over with, tell us what the last movie you saw was and what you thought of it.
Last movie I saw was, I saw The Black Dahlia.
Oh, yeah, what'd you think?
I would give it I would probably given it a 5 out of 10 stars.
It's not bad.
It was mediocre at best.
Yeah,
So,
mediocre.
Mediocrity. That's what I was gonna say. I didn't know that. I like Brian De Palma stuff, but not his latest stuff. So he just kind of missed on this one.
Latest movie I saw was Ghost World.
And I haven't heard of that, Steele.
Ghost World is a fantastic movie.
Is that the one with the girl with the buck teeth and glasses? It's the star?
No, that other girl.
Kind of, yeah. Sort of. I don't know if you're talking about the same thing. I don't think she has buck
She
teeth.
was in that movie Sorority Boys, and she was the one that had the obnoxiously loud voice.
I don't.
Oh yeah, she was in the Devil's Advocate too, the one that accused the teacher of raping her.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
If it's not an obscure movie anymore, I guess Steele doesn't know what we're talking about.
It's not an obscure movie.
She was in a 1927 black and white movie that was only shown in 3 theaters. I have the only 8mm copy. Yeah, her.
Man, what are you talking about? I watched a ton of mainstream movies.
What was the last mainstream movie you saw, Brooks?
Black Dahlia. I thought it was pretty good. It was a little long, but overall I liked it. Especially God, I can't think of anything tonight. I got totally brain dead tonight. What's the blonde's name?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. And
she was in Ghost World too.
Really?
Yeah.
Check it out then.
Ghost World is about those two social outside high schoolers who play a mean prank on a middle-aged geek.
Uh-oh. It sounds bad. Keep going, Steele.
I'm just reading this description on IMDb. I can't formulate my own opinion about a movie, so I have to look up opinions on the internet.
But yeah, Scarlett Johansson and the woman that played the actual Dahlia character, I can't remember her name.
Thea Krishner.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Harry Krishner too.
Yeah,
the only other show she's been on is the L Word.
Or not another teen movie.
Was she in not another teen movie?
I thought that was probably the best acting performance was her.
Yeah.
And she was in it for all about 10 minutes?
Yeah, probably total. But she was really good. She's just every time she was on screen, the way they let her up, even though it was always in black and white, her eyes just drew you in.
Yeah, she probably was the best part of that movie. I thought it was kind of like a black comedy during like halfway during the movie. I was like, am I watching a thriller or? Because we were treated to a boxing match with Josh Hartnett and Aaron Eckhart for some apparent reason.
The one thing I don't want to spoil it for anybody that's still going to go see it, but there was a odd homosexual love like innuendo thing going on there between Josh Hartnett and Aaron Eckhart.
Yep, that was.
If you go and see it, or if you didn't notice it, watch it again. You'll notice it. Yeah. Right when Scarlett Johansson's character comes on at the scene, it's right about in there is where they mention it.
Yeah, it was some. It was good. The production design was really well done. So that and the cinematography and everything like that. But you know how De Palma does? He does those crazy camera angles, and that has phone's ringing again.
Well, we're almost done with this episode.
It's Sogs.
It's Sogard.
Yeah.
Put him on speaker.
No, he's probably working. That's why he usually calls me. He's like, "Oh, I'm working here." Gives me about, tells me what's going on, and that's about it.
Put him on speaker, man.
Later.
Put him on speaker.
He's done. No.
Yeah.
So what was the DVD? What was the last DVD that you bought? Can't wait till it gets to my turn. I can't wait to tell you what I bought.
What was it, Terminator 3 or or RoboCop 4?
Yeah. There's a RoboCop 4. There's a RoboCop 4.
I honestly don't remember what the last DVD I bought is.
What was the last good one?
I have no idea.
I bought it was called a little movie you might remember called Roadhouse.
Oh my god.
This is good because it has the commentary. It has Kevin Smith's commentary, and he just makes fun of the movie most of the time. And there's a cool trivia track that comes on. It's not just trivia track, but it's a funny trivia track, and they make fun of the mullet and like gratuitous nudity and everything like that. That was one of the fun DVDs I get to buy.
Man.
I guess I'm getting anybody here.
Let me tell you, the other
books might be sleeping.
The other.
I was looking to see. I couldn't remember what my last DVD purchase was, but I think it was V for Vendetta.
That's a good movie. Let me tell you, the other Robert Benfer is going to come back and wonder what the heck happened with this episode.
He's gonna listen to it and like want to rip his ears off from all the background noise from Evil Robert Benfer.
Well, that's happened the last couple episodes because Robert Benfer's mic has been he's had to use a laptop mic.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that because of Evil Robert Benfer was here.
No.
I didn't.
You can hear me clearly though, can't you?
Yeah, clearly enough, it has a background hum, but that's pretty usual with the stuff we're doing.
Yep.
Same thing happened when we had Gian on.
Yeah, I remember Gian. Was that I remember watching your thing on your website there, Steele. What is it? FilmCow.com.
Yep.
And I watched the hurricane footage that you and Gian did.
Oh yeah, the Hurricane Charlie.
Yeah, when Hurricane Charlie came, that was actually a really good piece of little documentary there.
Oh yeah.
It was fun hearing Gian go off on talking about all the trees and
speaking of Gian, I told him I'd plug this. He has at 1secondpictures.com. He has a new teaser up for a movie that he's trying to get produced. So everyone go to 1secondpictures.com, and under news it says click here to view the teaser, and you can view. It's not really a full teaser. It's basically just like a collage of footage that he shot in either Miami or Venezuela. I can't tell.
I don't think it will be in English, though. Just
yeah, it's
FYI.
Not. It's not in English, so.
Now no one will care. I was just trying to be subtle about it, but now that you said it, yeah, it's not gonna be in English, guys. So, go look at stuff you won't understand. Yay!
Sorry, Padre birthday.
No, it's not he. Ha ha ha.
Well, we've gone on for an hour here.
Yep. What is it, 55 minutes, something like that?
I've kept up to the MacBook standard of episodes, always an hour. always mildly entertaining. It's not quite like driving a rusty nail into your hand, but sort of.
A long rusty nail. Oh man, that's been a good little, cool little thing here. I'm glad you had me on there, Steele.
I'm glad you were available. Patrick actually, Evil Knox.
Oh, come on. 50 minutes of this, and I have to still go with it.
Evil Knox 2 messaged me about 5 minutes before we were starting.
What did I say?
I don't remember, but yeah. So
Oh, I know what I remember saying. I'm not gonna say it here though.
What happened is the time flux switched, and so one Robert Benfer vanished from existence, and another Robert Benfer came into existence.
Can I get a
New
artist
Robert,
form
do you still
internet?
have me on ignore on your instant messenger?
Who? No, I don't know. I don't know if I even have you on for now. I got a new one.
Okay.
Is it still the same?
I don't know. Let me try. Wait, hold on. I don't even know. Let me see. Can you continue with your show? Evil Robert, why I'm doing this, why don't you do like your original Robert is normally doing and just make odd sounds in the background? Just say things like cell phone over and over again.
Why?
Because that's what you do, Robert Benford, so do it.
Why do I have to be this secondary person? That's why this show sucked. I gotta play a character.
Come on,
It's
dude,
not a
Robert
KnoxKast.
Benfer.
Steele, can I get at least a artist formerly known as?
Robert Benfer, the artist formerly known as Knox.
Oh,
Yes.
this is awful.
Where do you go to add a buddy?
Go to setup. Go to setup.
God, I hate AIM.
Go to setup, and then it's buddy list setup. And then you type in whatever. In my
Is it don't say it. Is it the same as your Skype name?
no.
They're all
right.
messaged it to you, Mac.
Yeah,
Matt.
message it to me. Alright, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, because
Yes.
you don't want to say it here. You,
I can't say it here. I'll get some hate mail.
you will, let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, it's a cool show there, Steele. I'm glad you had me on here.
I'm glad you could come on, Robert Benfer. Onto
Thank you for letting me come on with this second identity. I have 3 identities, I guess, now, since you called me my real name, and
Evil Robert Benfer is actually Elvis Presley.
incarnate.
I can see you didn't turn your aim down, fake Robert Benford.
If I turn the instant message down, then I have to turn this volume of the mic or whatever. So
You have absolutely zero radio show etiquette.
sorry.
Hope the fans track you down and beat you up.
Well, how do I add you as a friend now?
It's not my problem, fake Robert Benford.
And why are we talking about this on the show?
There we go. I got it.
Man, we have...
We're just scraping the bottom of the fake Robert Benford barrel right now.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to talk about. I'm not Robert. I don't even know his. I can't even get his last name. I tried and I failed.
You know, we had... You are terrible at improv, Evil Robert Benfer.
I know. I'm not. That's not one of my strong points. What is one of my strong points, Steele? You've known me for a while.
Alcoholism.
Oh.
Horrible.
Like I said, I haven't been doing a lot of that in a while. Like I said, I haven't been
Going straight-laced?
yeah. I haven't had a drink in 2-3 days.
Wow, that's
From a can or for just in general?
A drink of alcohol. You broke me, man. You broke me.
From an aluminum can or just like all alcohol?
Yeah, we haven't been able to do a lot. Sogart, another, like I said, one of our classmates, him and Frank have been working. I haven't been able to. It's just been me and my brother here at the old place here. My brother's out here. He's going to school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a musician. He's doing the drum stuff.
Don't you have like 13 siblings or something?
No. Well, I got 2 brothers. I got a lot of cousins, a lot of everything like that. So.
All right.
Okay. Okay, you don't have to believe me. So Brooks usually come on every week?
No, this is his third time on.
Oh, really? So it's like an anniversary here.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Yeah, only not.
So anyway, I think we should probably end this.
Fade to black.
Well, thank you for listening.
Sorry, people on the that are listening. I'm not really this bad, really, in real life. If I next time, maybe if I get on, I'll try to be my real self instead of
we have to get good Robert Benfer back, and
yeah. Maybe I could be myself.
I hate to say it, but I actually miss good Robert Benford.
I miss him too. Yeah, but I was listening. The one thing last before he goes that Gian was talking about the girl in our class that I had the little crush on, and she said her name was Gia, and as long as he tried to get with her, he can't even remember her name. Her name is Mia, M-I-A.
I think he said that just to protect her identity.
Oh yeah? So she's gonna be hopefully she won't be shot in the next couple of minutes. She's in the witness protection unit agency, you know, she's like screaming for her life. Running down the street.
I don't think she listens to the show, but I think that was his intention. I don't know why he would do something like that, but I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah, sorry.
Can we end the show now?
Yeah, let's just end it.
Alright. Thanks guys for having me. Sorry for the
well, thanks for coming on, Evil Robert Benfer.
Sorry for the bad.
Always a pleasure.
Sorry for the bad improv.
You have any final words, Evil Robert Benfer?
No, I don't. I'm not Robert Bedford.
He finally got it, folks.
Any last words, Matt?
Yeah, drink soy milk because it's actually better for you than regular milk.
There you go. All right, well we'll catch you next week, folks.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Catch you on the flip side.
Gimme that, gimme up, that's a gimme that, man, I think that's a gimme that too, and what about it, I'll take it all, cause I don't care if it belongs to you, I don't have to, you still in lose, but I don't care, purple's on you, I just got that mile for 2,942, if you win that over me, I'll piss and moan and scream, you see, I like to have 10, but in reality I am 33.